At 55, Shaunie O'Neal has finally reached her breaking point, and this time, it's not about rumors, drama, or reality TV. After years of navigating high-profile relationships, business challenges, and public scrutiny, Shaunie has made a decision that has fans and insiders talking. What pushed her to this moment, and why is she saying enough is enough now in a way that could change everything in her personal and professional life? Stay tuned, because the truth behind Shaunie O'Neal's latest move is more shocking than anyone expected. Shaunie O'Neal has long been a household name, known not only as the ex-wife of NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal, but also as a savvy businesswoman, producer, and reality TV star. From producing hit shows like Basketball Wives to managing her personal brand with precision, Shaunie has always been in the public eye, balancing fame, family, and her own ambitions. But in recent months, whispers and subtle hints suggest that Shaunie has grown frustrated. Behind the scenes, sources indicate that pressures from her personal life, public expectations, and ongoing drama have pushed her to make a bold decision. She's no longer willing to tolerate situations that compromise her peace of mind, her family, or her professional focus. In this video, we're diving deep into what led Shaunie O'Neal to finally have it enough. We'll break down the timeline of events, the personal and professional challenges she's been facing, and how this moment could redefine her legacy. From subtle conflicts in reality TV to public incidents and behind-the-scenes revelations, you'll get a full picture of why Shaunie is taking a stand. By the end of this video, you'll understand what made this moment inevitable, why it's resonating with fans, and what it could mean for Shaunie's future. In the next section, we'll explore the personal challenges Shaunie has faced over the years, from high-profile relationships to family responsibilities, and how these pressures have built up to this breaking point. Shaunie O'Neal's personal life has always been under a microscope. Her marriage to NBA superstar Shaquille O'Neal, which ended in divorce, was highly publicized and followed closely by fans and media alike. Despite their split, the public perception of their relationship and ongoing co-parenting dynamics remained a source of scrutiny for Shaunie. Every appearance, post, or comment she made was analyzed, often leaving little room for privacy or personal growth. Following her divorce, Shaunie navigated several high-profile relationships, each adding layers of complexity and pressure. Maintaining a public image while managing private emotions proved to be a delicate balance. Sources close to Shaunie suggest that, while some relationships were supportive, others brought stress, emotional strain, and moments that tested her patience. This constant public evaluation of her personal life contributed to a sense of exhaustion, and ultimately, the decision that she had reached her limit. Beyond romantic relationships, Shaunie has also been deeply involved in the lives of her children. As a mother, she has prioritized their well-being, often making sacrifices to ensure they remain grounded despite the public attention that surrounds the family. Raising multiple children in the spotlight is no small feat. From school events to social media exposure, the responsibility of protecting her family while managing her own public image has been an ongoing challenge. All of these factors, high-profile relationships, co-parenting responsibilities, and constant public scrutiny, have built over time, creating cumulative stress. Shaunie's patience has been tested repeatedly, and her latest decision appears to be a culmination of years of navigating pressure that few outside her immediate circle could fully understand. Shaunie O'Neal is not just known for her personal life. She has built an impressive career as a producer, entrepreneur, and reality TV personality. However, with professional success comes its own set of pressures, and in Shaunie's case, these have been both intense and unrelenting. As the executive producer of the popular Basketball Wives franchise, Shaunie has had to manage not only the creative direction of the show, but also the interpersonal dynamics of a cast known for drama, conflicts, and public feuds. Keeping the peace while ensuring engaging content for viewers is a delicate balancing act, and insiders reveal that Shaunie often finds herself caught in the middle, mediating disputes between cast members while also defending creative and business decisions to network executives. Reality TV by nature magnifies every action. Shaunie's decisions, from casting to editing choices, are scrutinized by both fans and critics. Every tweet, Instagram post, or public statement can spark controversy, and Shaunie has had to maintain a calm, strategic persona even in the face of public criticism. This constant spotlight can be exhausting, and sources suggest that over time, the weight of managing public perception, cast expectations, and production deadlines has taken a toll on her mental and emotional health. Beyond television, Shaunie's entrepreneurial ventures add another layer of responsibility. From business deals to brand endorsements and personal investments, she manages multiple projects that require focus, negotiation skills, and long-term planning. Each decision carries financial and reputational risk, and missteps can have amplified consequences due to her high-profile status. The cumulative pressure of balancing these ventures alongside family and media obligations has reportedly been a significant factor in her decision to take a stand. The intersection of personal and professional stress is particularly challenging for someone in Shaunie's position. While she has built a successful career and established herself as a powerful figure in entertainment and business, the constant juggling act leaves little room for personal downtime or reflection. Sources close to her suggest that this ongoing strain reached a tipping point recently, compelling her to reevaluate her priorities and make firm decisions about what she will no longer tolerate, both personally and professionally. While Shaunie O'Neal has faced years of scrutiny and pressure, recent events appear to have accelerated her decision to finally take a stand. Sources close to Shaunie indicate that a combination of public controversies, personal challenges, and professional pressures all converged, creating a situation she could no longer tolerate. One major factor has been the ongoing media attention surrounding her family and personal life. As a public figure, Shaunie has always had to navigate questions about her relationships, parenting style, and co-parenting with Shaquille O'Neal. However, in recent months, reports suggest that certain narratives being circulated by tabloids and social media commentators crossed a line. Stories questioning her parenting decisions, her relationship choices, or even her professional judgment became more persistent, invasive, and sometimes inaccurate. Shaunie reportedly felt that these attacks were unfair, intrusive, and damaging, prompting her to reclaim control over her narrative. Additionally, the dynamics within the reality TV world have intensified. Cast members of Basketball Wives are known for public disputes, dramatic confrontations, and social media feuds. While Shaunie has long managed these conflicts behind the scenes, recent incidents seem to have reached a tipping point. According to insiders, some disputes escalated in ways that threatened both her professional credibility and her mental well-being. Being the mediator, producer, and public face simultaneously created a scenario where she had little room to protect herself emotionally or to assert boundaries. Social media, in particular, played a significant role. In today's entertainment landscape, even minor conflicts can become viral within hours. Fans and critics dissect every move, turning private disagreements into public spectacles. Shaunie reportedly became frustrated with this constant amplification, recognizing that she could no longer allow online narratives to control her peace or define her choices. Every post, story, or rumor felt like an invasion, and this relentless attention contributed to a sense of exhaustion and the need for decisive action. Furthermore, insiders suggest that Shaunie faced challenges in her business dealings that compounded the stress. Negotiations, partnerships, and branding decisions all came under public scrutiny, and any misstep was magnified. The combination of personal attacks, media scrutiny, and professional pressure created a perfect storm. At 55, Shaunie reportedly realized that maintaining the status quo was no longer sustainable, that she needed to set boundaries, protect her mental health, and assert herself in ways she hadn't before. The culmination of these factors led to the moment fans are now witnessing, Shaunie publicly asserting that she's had enough. Her actions signal a clear message. She will no longer tolerate drama, unfair narratives, or situations that compromise her well-being. Shaunie O'Neal's public stance at 55 didn't go unnoticed. Once she made it clear that she had finally had enough, reactions poured in from fans, celebrities, and the entertainment industry alike, each adding a new layer to the unfolding narrative. Fans were quick to take to social media, expressing admiration for her decision to assert boundaries. Many praised her for prioritizing mental health and personal well-being, noting that it can be rare for public figures, especially women in high-profile positions, to openly set limits and refuse to be dragged into unnecessary drama. Comments flooded Instagram and Twitter, ranging from encouragement, "We love seeing you stand up for yourself," to personal anecdotes of fans who had faced similar challenges, creating an emotional resonance that amplified Shaunie's message. Celebrities and colleagues also weighed in, highlighting respect for Shaunie's resilience and influence. Fellow reality TV stars and producers shared posts acknowledging the difficulty of managing both personal and professional pressures under constant scrutiny. Many recognized that Basketball Wives, as a franchise, depends heavily on her leadership, and public support from industry peers reinforced her position as someone who can command authority while navigating a complex media landscape. Entertainment news outlets and media analysts dissected the implications of Shaunie's announcement. Pundits noted that this moment could serve as a turning point in her career, potentially redefining her brand from simply being associated with her ex-husband or reality TV drama to someone who embodies empowerment, self-respect, and strategic control over her public image. Articles highlighted that by speaking out, Shaunie is not just reacting, she's proactively shaping her narrative in a media environment that often tries to dictate it for her. However, reactions were not universally positive. Critics and some social media commentators questioned the timing of her statements, speculated about motives, or framed the decision as a publicity strategy. While these criticisms generated conversation, they also amplified the story, bringing Shaunie's message to a wider audience. Interestingly, this mixture of support and skepticism reinforces a common pattern in celebrity culture. Bold moves often provoke strong reactions from all sides, ensuring that public attention remains high. Another noteworthy aspect is how Shaunie's family and close associates responded. Sources indicate that her children and inner circle have been supportive of her decision to reclaim boundaries. This alignment provides a foundation of stability, suggesting that while she faces public scrutiny, she maintains control over the aspects of her life that matter most. And here's the suspenseful part. Insiders hint that Shaunie may be preparing further actions, both professionally and personally, that could redefine her public persona entirely. Whether this involves new business ventures, creative projects, or strategic media appearances, it appears that Shaunie is positioning herself for a phase of empowerment and influence that goes beyond the drama of the past. Shaunie O'Neal's decision to take a firm stand at 55 has significant implications for her career and brand. For years, she has built an image rooted in leadership, resilience, and influence, both as a reality TV producer and as a prominent figure in entertainment and business circles. By publicly asserting boundaries and reclaiming her narrative, Shaunie is reinforcing her authority and redefining how she is perceived, not just by fans, but by industry insiders and potential collaborators. One of the key impacts is on her professional credibility. As the executive producer of Basketball Wives, Shaunie has demonstrated the ability to manage complex personalities and high-pressure situations. By addressing public drama head-on and refusing to be dragged into negativity, She sends a message to networks, investors, and collaborators that she is decisive, strategic, and in control. This could open doors for new projects or partnerships, as people in the industry respect leaders who can navigate both creative and personal challenges with poise. Her personal brand also benefits from this stand. In an era where authenticity and empowerment resonate strongly with audiences, Shaunie's choice to prioritize mental health, family, and personal boundaries aligns with broader cultural values. Social media campaigns and media coverage have amplified her message, positioning her as a role model for women navigating public scrutiny. By publicly setting limits, she creates a narrative of strength and self-respect, which can translate into greater influence both online and offline. Financial opportunities are another consideration. Shaunie has built multiple business ventures over the years, from production companies to endorsements and brand collaborations. Demonstrating control over her image and decisions can make her a more attractive partner for brands that value professionalism, strategic thinking, and influence. Companies increasingly prefer associating with individuals who project authority and authenticity, and Shaunie's recent actions reinforce these qualities. However, there are challenges to navigate. Bold public decisions can polarize audiences. While many fans support her stance, critics may frame it negatively or speculate about motives. Shaunie will need to carefully manage messaging, media appearances, and social media engagement to maintain credibility while minimizing unnecessary controversy. This balancing act is crucial to ensuring that her career momentum continues rather than being hindered by public debate or misinterpretation. Finally, her decision could set a precedent for how high-profile women in entertainment navigate personal and professional pressures. By showing that it's possible to reclaim agency, set boundaries, and command respect without retreating from the public eye, Shaunie may inspire others facing similar scrutiny. This could enhance her legacy, positioning her not only as a successful producer and businesswoman, but also as a cultural figure who advocates for empowerment and self-respect,